February day out here fishing in the fjords of Norway. Quite a windy one, so I hope you can hear me properly. Put out the Masan sail here, and we're gonna go out and fish for some monkfish like we always do here. I think I'll show you a little bit of different weather here today. Well, it's not nice, so let's get started here. Hopefully we catch some cool fish and see what we can get into. Alright, so the rope here is coming up. Do you think we're going to catch anything today?
Maybe.
Yeah, not the highest hopes, but maybe something. As you know, monkfish can be at many different depths. Everything from almost up at shore to, I don't know, 500 meters, I think is the deepest we have had. Yeah. So let's see if they are here on the shore. It's not too deep here. Alright, so the net is coming up here. So let's see if there is anything to catch. Starting off here, it's a little bit of a hard bottom. As you know, monkfish, they can be many different types of bottoms. I think this one is hard, soft, and then hard again. So yeah, maybe we catch some stones here as well. I hope not. It's very noisy. Let's see here. The net is starting to spin a little bit. Not what we were hoping for, but yeah. It's troll crab from Norway. So far, still nothing. Just seagulls and these crabs. These crabs are pretty interesting. It's like a Norwegian version of the king crab, essentially, but their shells are a lot harder. And first one of the day. A little bit small, but very nice. Let me just do this here. Sadly, not good. Alright, so we got the skate here. Quite big addition, as you can see. Sadly, the monkfish was eaten by some pests, so that was quite sad. That happens sometimes. But at least this is the bycatch that we generally get. You see, it's quite the big skate here, and we need to bleed them. Can't really show that on YouTube, sadly. But yeah, we just cut the gills of those. Let's see if we can catch something else, because the skate does not pay well. First one of the day. A little late, but better late than never, we say. So this is the primary fish that we're fishing for here. It's the monkfish, the European variety here in the North Sea. And as you can see, it's quite a task to get them out from the net, especially the bigger ones. And yeah, don't want to get bit by that one, for sure. No more fish yet, but some torpedo fuses here. Catch a lot of these fuses from torpedoes around this area. Actually, I cracked one of them. Lots of weird stuff to find out there in the sea. I think the weirdest thing we found recently was last month. Pulled up an old German hand grenade, and I guess you pulled up a whole case of hand grenades a while back. So a little bit more excitement than you want there. So it's very hard too, because you just have to cut them off and let them go back down. So yeah, it's not ideal. Hopefully we catch some more fish here coming up. It's been very slow so far. At least the weather has come down. No more rain. Contestant number 2 here coming up. And you can see it's been attacked by the lice, small crustaceans. So it's good that we came now. So not the best start, but that's what it's like sometimes. 3 fish so far. How do you feel?
Not good.
Off to a bad start.
Yeah.
But I guess that's what fishing is like. Sometimes lots of patience and suddenly, bam, there you go. I realized I didn't continue talking about this crab. So you can see it's quite a special crab. I think mostly here in Norway you catch them. You see they look a lot like your standard king crabs. We only catch those up north in Norway. These are the normal ones, but they're not for commercial fishing because they reproduce too slow. This is a male, I'm pretty sure. Maybe. The Han. This is a male, but females, they carry the roe like normal down here. You see, they have nice big claws. They actually taste pretty good. I'm gonna make a video in the future on how to cook this. I'm gonna link that if it's done. But the main difference is they're not as big, and you can see they have kind of a Y instead of that just spike out that regular king crabs have. And yeah, harder shell, so pretty cool here. But like you saw, we didn't catch very much here, so probably gonna move the nets a little bit and on to the next one. What's going on here? Why is there so much seagrass? And among all of it, there was camouflaged another monkfish. So at least something's going on. By the way, I forgot to say this earlier, but we put this together in chains. So one net, I suppose, is like how much? 30?
40 and 50.
Yeah, so quite long chains these. But I gotta get back to this. And yeah. So about 2 shoulder operations later here, we finally got through all this. And we just got this guy. It's a Toskekrabbe brown crab. Big, nice one. It's gonna be hellish to get it out though. So hopefully we catch some fish here. And yeah. So as you can see here, we pulled up quite a nice monkfish here as well. But we needed to actually turn off the machines there for a while because it was so entangled into the net itself. So let's just continue trying to get this thing out of here. The big ones are harder to get out because you have to stretch the net so much to pull them out from there. So we caught a couple of more monkfish since we last talked, but also we caught a net in the net, so that's a new one. Lots of weird stuff here. Sadly, it's a little bit worse for wear here. Also, I guess we know what's for dinner. All right, so how was the catch on this one? No bueno.
Oh. That's right.
Yeah, too small and too few.
Yeah.
So we're moving them out a little deeper on the sea, right?
Yes.
Yeah, hopefully a little better fishing out there. And I think the seagulls are starting to get hungry here. Here we have the main caretaker of the seagulls where we live, feeder. So yeah, let's see if we can catch some more. And a big cleaning job here after all that sea grass, is that what it's called? So lunch break here, about halfway so far. How do you feel?
I hope it's going better. You never know.
Yeah, could still turn around.
Yeah.
And the weather, it's not as bad as we were thinking. I was thinking this could be one of those videos. Whoa, fishing in the Norwegian wind and rain. But it's more like fishing in the Norwegian
Right.
Yeah, slightly overcast.
You always have to be optimist when you're a fisherman.
Yeah, I understand. So lunch is over and we're trying to pull one up here at the deep. So let's see if there are deep instead of in the shallow part of the fjord here. But it's gonna take a while because we're pulling up a lot of rope. So we finally pulled up 500 meters of rope here. So finally made it to the nets here. So hopefully we're going to get something here down in the depth. So far, not much to brag about. Mostly we're catching skates. There have not been a single fish yet besides skates. So that's not fun. They're big though. It took a while, over half the net, but we finally caught one angler. or monkfish. So hopefully we're gonna catch more, but it has not been a good day so far. But I guess that's the reality. Sometimes you get a lot of fish, other times not so much. So I mean, could easily just not put this out, but I guess it's more realistic and honest to put out the days that are not so good as well here. But it could still turn around and we could get some more, who knows. So that was a lot of rope for 2 fish. But we have one last try, so we're not giving up quite yet.
Nearly.
Yeah, it was not good. And it's starting to get a bit windy here again, and you can see the waves are increasing. And the rain hat is back on. Or the hood, I guess. No fish, no good weather. But we still have one chance left. Now we're on the way to the last setting. And how many do you think? 5. 5.
optimistic.
Oh yeah. So how many do you guys think we're gonna get total today? Maybe you can tell us in a comment before we pull up this last one. Let's see if we can catch something now. This is the best net and the one we usually keep in the ocean, but the weather is just too bad now. As you can see, coming right into our faces. So definitely not ideal, but fingers crossed. And of course, we have some other guys there too who is hungry and weathering the bad weather, I suppose. Hello, fish. And it seems like all our hardships has paid off, as we got a nice halibut here. Big and nice one. Made a video on how to fillet that. Gonna make one on the cheeks here as well. Also, we got a nice crab here. So yeah, that was really nice.
Yeah.
Happy about that. Ah, looks so delicious. Sadly, we can't fish too much of these now, as they are like, we're only not allowed to catch them as bycatch and like 1%. So that's the one for the week, I suppose. And yeah, keep you updated. And after a few minutes, he finally let go. Subscribe for more fishing videos.